talking about the samurai in my 5th grade research project. The samurai first appeared in the 8th century when the emperor was scared that rebellions were starting and they were going to kill him or strip him from his power. So what he did is he created an elite class of warriors called the samurai. Now the samurai were very strong and they knew lots of combat. When they first started, the samurai were people that rode horses and used longbows. They were not good with swords at this time. If you skip a few centuries, in the 11th century is when shoguns rose to power. And shoguns were the leaders of the samurai and were the main people that ruled Japan for over or around 600 years. Now shoguns were, there were around 10 to 12 shoguns in power at one time. And many shoguns died because other shoguns wanted wealth or power. Now, many famous shoguns were known, but the one I will be talking about is Minamoto Yonemoto. He was famous and very respected because he killed over 20 shoguns in his time. Now, we don't know if he died on combat or just of old age, but we know he died on riding a horse. And that's what we know. The samurai's religion is one of the many things they get wrong, is people think it is Buddhism, but it is not Buddhism. It is based on Buddhism. And in their religion, they believed collecting heads was very honorable. And what they would do is after combat, what they would do is they cut off the person's head and they would bring it to their general or the person who was in command after battle. And what they would do is the general's guards would have beads and they would rub them together. And what would happen is they believed that they got rid of a bad spirit inside the head because of this chant thing. And then after this, the person came, they took the head and they collected it. What they would do is they would mount it on a wall, or they would have a string and hang it. Also, they did many ceremonies like ink painting, and also they did tea drinking. Those were the two main ones. They also did meditation. They did lots of this. And they were more of peacekeepers, like Jedi, than they were warriors. And moving on, we'll be talking about the armor and weapons. Their armor was very practical for traveling and combat. It was either made of ceramic or iron, and it was made of slabs that would have holes in them. And what they would do is either use silk or hard leather to put them together. So the armor was very flexible and was still strong. Also, their helmet had crazy designs like flames or like the moon on them, because they wanted to show off wealth, or enemies could see them from far distances and be scared. They would also wear masks like these of an angry face or maybe even a demon face to also further scare the enemy. And when an enemy was scared in combat, it would make them more reckless, giving the samurai a further advantage. The samurai fought the Mongols, and the Mongols usually only used swords, crossbows, and catapults, and in a matter of a few years, the samurai drove the Mongols out of Japan and into Asia and stuff, back where they came. And after they fought the Mongols, there was around 200 years of peace. And in this 200 years of peace, armor got more crafty and used vibrant colors like orange, blue, yellow, any color that was bright and you could see from a far distance. And with these bright, sometimes they would use purple, because purple was a rare color and was hard to make in that time, so it made them look wealthier. And in this 200 years of peace, they laced gold in the armor to further show they were wealthy. Also, when the armor was more unique, It was unique to every family, and the armor would be passed down, and weapons would be passed down from generation to generation. And eventually, when the 200 years of peace ended, the armor got more practical and got less beautiful. And because of this, we try to treasure all the beautiful pieces of armor they had. Now, their weapons were very unique. They used kunais, and a kunai is a small blade that was a few inches long. It was mostly used for throwing, but you could also stab and slash with it. Now, this is a wukazushi. It was a shorter blade around 2 feet long, and it would be their primary weapon in combat. And the katana is this. It is around 3 feet long, and when the enemy was on the ground, this is what they would use for the final blow. They also believed the katana was their soul, and the katana gave them 8 different fates. Now, I will not be naming all 8 of the fates because I do not know them by heart. The samurai also used yami, or longbow. They also used spears, but when Portuguese introduced guns, the samurai started using guns. But some samurai thought that was dishonorable and decided not to use guns. Now, their abolishment or downfall was that the samurai were still strong, but the Emperor of Japan decided to open its borders to the U.S. Navy, and the U.S. Navy supplied guns to the Emperor's army, and the new supplied Emperor's army and the power of the U.S. Navy combined stripped the shoguns from power and killed most of the samurai. Now, during this time, shoguns were killed, and samurai had laws against them, so they could not carry around their weapons. Also, after the shoguns and samurai were dead and were not in power, some samurai became teachers or soldiers for the military or for the current emperor. Now, also some samurai became assassins or mercenaries to make money after they were not in power. Thank you. Ethan.
Are you allowed to show gun katanas without them themselves?
Sure. Stay back. This is real metal. It is dull, except on the tip. You guys will be able to maybe touch the metal. I don't know, maybe.
We'll just leave it in the issue.
Still.
Why did you choose the sexy content?
Because samurai are cool, and I saw this movie, Last Samurai. It's a great movie, and I thought samurai were cool in that movie.
I really like the presentation, and I liked how you did stuff from the beginning, middle, and end, like you were telling a story, and you were doing a good job. And I liked your outfit, and you spoke loudly, and you gave a lot of eye contact, and it showed that you practiced us a lot, and you were doing it for 4 times.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I can tell that you probably know all this by heart because you very seldomly looked at your thing, or I didn't see you once look at it, so that's very good. You gave us a lot of eye contact.
I'm gonna move like that. It might be slow. Hudson.
Could you show the small one? And
The wukazushi.
and what is that? And what is that?
It's a fan. What they would use this is if they were talking in private, they would cover their face, or if they were trying to get someone's attention, they would raise it up to tell everybody to be quiet because they're trying to talk.
Can I use that?
Yes. wanted to see this. Yeah.
Where did you get the,
My mom has a dear friend named Tony, and he is a college professor, also a book writer and a poet, and he made this himself, and he bought the katanas, and and in his class he teaches samurai, and he made this.
and one more question, what is, what are the shoes called? Like, are they?
I don't know the name of them, but I call them the samurai sandals.
Yeah.
Gabe.
Was it dependent on what family you were in? Dependent on what shogun you were under? Like if you were in a certain family, would you have to be under one shogun?
It really just depends on where in Japan you were born. But yeah, sometimes it was a family. And this thing right here would be like the symbol of your family. Brandon, did you have a question?
Gavin took it.
It's Rainbow.
Is there anything particular about the costume that you're wearing that you can show us? Like you said that was a family name? Or
Yeah,
can you explain other parts of it?
Several names.
If I move this, there's a layer here, and then this is a shirt, a white shirt.
Is the white shirt significant?
The white shirt?
Yeah.
No, it's just multiple layers on
Okay.
layers. This is just here so you don't see like purple on like the white and brown shirt.
Gotcha.
But the purity,
This
it's purity.
is the Hakama pants, and these were very common, and they're very big, and they were common amongst the samurai. Gavin?
So is this, what the samurai wore, like, when they were in, combat?
Sometimes they did not wear them. Yeah. Anyone else has questions? Cameron?
I have a comment.
Okay, those are next. Eddie?
So, two questions. First, when you when they went to combat, did they like ride horses or like?
Some would ride horses and some would run, but most of the time the horses would like walk with the men, and they would most of the time they would ride horses. Adrian?
Would the horses have any type of armor?
Little bit. Rowan?
Can you show us the pan?
It's kind of hard to get out. Ah, there we go. I have to be delicate because this is paper and don't want it to break. It's not mine technically. But yeah, it's kind of like this, but it's all white.
Oh, I was like wondering if there's like a special design on it.
Most of the time, most fans would have a special design.
And it's usually made of silk, right, honey? It's usually silk.
No.
Yeah.
No. No questions. Philip.
Why are the blades around? Why are they like rounded?
Oh, like not straight.
Yeah. What?
I don't know why. I think it was just a design choice. Gabe.
And then the shogun. So basically, there's different shoguns. So would it be kind of like a war, whatever, like two shoguns? And like, what determined if two samurai with shogun were to battle?
If the other shogun wanted to kill the other shogun, they would be like, "Hey, I declare war on you. I want all your land."
Okay. So it's kind of like a property thing. So basically, the other part's going back in power.
Yeah. Bradley?
Were all the samurai only men?
No, there are women samurai.
Good question.
Mhm.
That's it.
Are they honored in samurai if they died in battle?
Yes, it would. Sometimes they would have varying comments.
like memorize that much information. I really like the costume.
Oh,
I really like that you had a lot of eye contact and didn't look at your poster at all. I think your presentation was really good.
oh.
Jeremy?
Like yeah, meant and your eye contact was like really good because you didn't look just like at the teacher, you looked at everybody else.
I made sure to
And
do that.
I really like your costume because you put shoes right there.
Thomas.
You had a very, very good presentation. You didn't look at all at your board,
I made sure to hide it.
and it was just really cool.
Oh, well, Ethan?
I thought your presentation was really cool because you brought in a couple of swords, which I thought was pretty cool. You had pictures on a poster, and your entire page on the sides of your little poster, and your eye contact was great. You never looked at it, and I just think you did really good.
Hudson.
I have one last question.
Oh,
What
yes.
was it for?
Why were the swords curved? Philip asked that. I do not know why they're curved. It's probably just a design choice for cutting and stabbing and slicing. Emmy.
So first, I like how you went like all out. You're like, okay, I'm gonna bring in costume, swords. But one of my questions was, how did they let you bring in swords?
Yeah.
And my other comment was, I think you had a whole bunch of information and you memorized all of it. I didn't see you look at your board once.
Not once.
Like not once.
You just looked at it 3 times.
Thomas.
I have a question. Did you choose for your costume? Did you choose between that or like a war, like all the armor, or did you just have to go with that?
Well, I had to go with this because there was no. Tony didn't have armor, like the legit armor. He had this, which is kind of
Plus,
heavy.
if you did have an armor, you probably still
This is a lot like
It would be way too heavy for me too.